All right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, all that good stuff. We're watching more EWU crime story on EWU videos. This is the Crime Story Time channel, and the video is Teen's Final Selfie Solves Her Own Murder. Now, I do like it when they have when the victims like do certain things and that ends up solving the murder like later on. Sometimes I wish it was like very quick, but other times, sometimes cases go very cold, and then months or years later, that's when they actually find out that found some clues, and then evidently that end up solving the murder. So let's see what this is about. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's get started.
I'm gonna pass out. Can you get me some help? Can you get me some help?
Yep,
Can
there's
you
some
get me
people. Okay.
I'm gonna need some help. Oh my God, give me some help. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out.
Okay, we don't know if it's her.
Okay, that's has to be the mother.
The mother is in agony after the disappearance of her teenage daughter.
Yeah, that sounds like
But
the
as
mother.
investigators follow a trail of tips, they realize the person at the center of the mystery has been hiding in plain sight all along. The following
Interesting.
report is based on official police records released to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the afternoon of March 9, 2020, the Elko County Sheriff's Office in Nevada is contacted by a concerned mother who says her 16-year-old daughter, Gabrielle Ulicki, who goes by Brittany, never returned home the day before.
Her friend that had her, I talked to him. He dropped her off at the high school down here at 4 o'clock with some guy.
Some guy, oh praise.
And he goes, I don't know. She just said my new friend. And now nobody can find her.
That's a red flag.
Her phone's not on.
Okay.
According to her mom, Brittany is a happy, typical 16-year-old girl. She's never run off before, and the only trouble she's ever been in was when police caught her with marijuana.
Even when she does go out and do dumb things, we get a call with some crazy kind of an excuse.
Does she go here to Spring Creek High School?
She's actually doing homeschool. She's got a lot of enemies, and I'm scared.
She has a lot of
A
enemies.
lot of enemies.
Say that.
She just does, especially if not in school. The last time she went to a rodeo, she got
Interesting.
jumped by 4 girls. And I'm just worried.
Alicia says she called the
Interesting.
sheriff's office after Brittany's father said he didn't officially file a missing persons report.
What?
He called me panicking, and he's like, well, mad at first. And he goes, why isn't she answering her phone? And I can't talk to him because he just scares me, because he just says she's in a ditch dead. And I can't do
That's
that.
that's a straightforward assumption.
She was with,
That's crazy.
if you know anything about them.
Will you go wake me? Wake up, James. Bryce Dickey is the kid that dropped her off. So that's
Bryce
the last
Dickey.
person that we know of that's seen her.
And she was with him, and then he dropped her off, and he had no idea who this guy was.
No, and he even said it seemed sketchy. And I'm like, well, why'd you leave her?
Brittany's teenage
Oh,
brother,
no.
James, says that he's been in close contact with her friends, including 18-year-old Bryce Dickey.
She couldn't get a very good look at him. He just knew that he was wearing a cowboy hat and he was taller than his truck.
Alicia begins rattling off names of Brittany's enemies who may want to cause her harm, including one person who allegedly tried to rape her last year.
He terrorizes her every time he sees her.
Was there a police
That
report?
is insane.
There was. And when it came time for the detective to have her come in and talk, she couldn't do it. She just fell to pieces.
Unfortunately.
That is insane. Like, it just sucks when it comes to, like, high school, I mean, just in school in general, that some kids are just bullies. Some kids are just rude and just mean, just for no reason. Like, they don't have, like, there's not even a reason for them to be mean. They just want to, just because. And it sucks that you see, some kids that have so many enemies like that. Like, you could be doing nothing wrong. You could do everything right, and just have a ton of enemies that just want to just do harm to you. This sucks. It's very unfortunate too. And I feel like this case is gonna be a lot because she has so many enemies. It'd be hard to trying to go through each one of them and figure out who did what. But they also did determine one guy in suspicion too, so that might help them out a lot more. But we see because they do say the teen's final selfie did solve her own murder. So let's see what happens.
All we have is a green truck. That's a Ford with somebody that nobody knows who this guy is.
Yeah.
The deputy leaves, and immediately police and loved ones, including Brittany's close friend Bryce, begin searching until the early morning. Despite their efforts, there's no sign of her. Concerns grow with each passing hour, and knowing that Bryce witnessed Brittany getting into a random truck, investigators hope he may hold crucial details.
I hope so.
Run me through it so I can understand what's going on.
Sunday, around 11, got a few texts from Brittany, just asked if I wanted to hang out. Picked her up at Angel Park.
According to Bryce, he picked up Brittany and cruised around the Horse Palace Rodeo while they chatted about school. He says she then asked him for one final favor.
She wanted me to drop her off at the high school to meet her new friend, and said her dad was going to pick her up later. So then came over here, pulled in right over there, gave her a hug and stuff, and then she got out. The F-150 was over there, but I didn't know that was where she was going at that time.
So you said what was the F-150? Like that winter green, dark forest green?
Like a dark forest green. The windows didn't look tinted at all to me. Stickers on the back window, but I didn't see what any of them were.
Bryce says he didn't hear from Brittany after dropping her off at the school to meet the mystery man with the green Ford truck. He says he went home and sent her a Snapchat. He later joined the search party after she was officially reported missing. As the conversation continues, Bryce is asked to paint a clearer timeline, but the sergeant can't shake the feeling that something isn't adding up.
So you picked her up at 1:30. Where did you guys go? I mean, you said you were with her for how long?
Dropped her off at 4:30, so that's three and a half hours.
That's all you did for 3.5 hours? That seems really odd that you just drive and aimlessly around.
That's what I do almost every day.
I usually can smell somebody that's leaving out something. So what are you leaving out?
I'm not leaving out anything, sir.
Right now is the time to lay all the cards down.
I know
what
because
were you
this
doing?
is a serious, extremely serious thing.
If I come back and I find out that you're withholding information and being deceptive to me,
then that's when charges and stuff start coming.
Yeah. So
I know.
I mean, I get why the sergeant is doing it because he is the first suspect and pretty much almost the last person that's seen her, if I'm not mistaken. So, and somebody did mention his name too, as one of the last people. But then they're talking about this stranger in a dark green truck, which nobody knows who. So it's just like he's under fire because he was the last person to see it. So it's like everything has to be on him to really understand exactly what's going on. And if other friends and whatnot, they don't know anything about it. I mean, they can't do much themselves.
help your friend out.
Bryce claims he and Brittany had been communicating over Snapchat before he picked her up. The sergeant asks him to provide evidence to support the claim.
It should still be on your phone if you got it. So do you mind taking a look at it?
Bryce shows the sergeant the exchange. In one message, Brittany provided an address where he could pick her up. In another, she asked him, quote, "Hey, should I start walking over?" Final messages in the 6 p.m. hour sent from Bryce showed his concerns that she wasn't answering her phone. Brittany never responded, and Bryce says everyone grew increasingly worried when they learned that she went off with an unknown male.
She normally doesn't keep secrets like that, especially the phone-wise, because presumably she would have texted someone right after, because especially her dad, she's, like, not in an abusive way, but she's scared of her dad because she's gotten in trouble before, so she texts her dad a lot.
Was dad, like, overprotective?
I don't know, I think my opinion would vary, but I try to, not in a bad way, but I try to stay away from him. That would be my mom.
Oh, that's mom?
Yeah.
So that was the one that was calling you. Bryce was with the kid that was missing, so we're just trying to figure out more information.
Was anybody able to figure out who was the person that saw the green truck?
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Mhm.
It's too bad they don't have any cameras out here anymore.
Anymore.
Scour surveillance footage for clues.
What happened to the cameras? Did it took them down for some reason? I'm surprised it's a school. They would have cameras there for obviously protection and security and whatnot. Interesting.
And a single
That
video
sucks.
is about to alter the case in a way that no one saw coming. As the desperate search for Brittany continues, a group of trained volunteers heads to a basin about 7 miles from the school where Bryce says he dropped her off. There, one volunteer spots a blue tarp and moves in for a closer look. What he uncovers sends the
Not a blue tarp.
in a devastating new direction.
Oh no. Oh dear.
We got trap marks right there. Yeah. I don't know if it's her or what, but we have a female body out behind Burner Basin.
The deceased girl found inside
Dang,
the tarp
it is probably her.
clothed and is still wearing her black high-heeled boots. She's been stabbed. As of now, the body has not been identified, but an investigator gets the call on March 11th during his in-person meeting with Brittany's mother. Though nothing is confirmed, he decides to share news about the discovery.
On the phone. Okay.
Okay.
And I just want to let you know that we have found the body. We don't know who it is at this point, but I have to go there.
I'm gonna pass out. Can you get me some help? Can you get me some help?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely understandable why she would respond like this. Is she assuming she already thinks the worst?
Okay, we don't know if it's her.
2 days later, the search ends in heartbreak, and the girl found inside the tarp is identified as Brittany. The medical examiner determines she died from a stab wound to the neck.
That is just unfortunate.
Believing she may have fought against her attacker,
strangulate.
investigators collect fingernail clippings for forensic analysis. Other evidence
Hopefully that comes back for
chewing
something.
tobacco spit and Brittany's keys attached to a lanyard bearing her name. Investigators also photographed tire tracks, but according to court documents, there were too many rocks to get a clear impression, limiting a potential lead involving the Ford pickup described by Bryce.
That sucks.
Bring him in for additional questioning.
What's your relationship with her?
Brittany's been one of my closest friends since probably my 7th, 8th grade year. That was one of the issues we had with the cop previously is like we were going over because her name in my phone is Little Sis because she's called me Big Brother since like freshman year. And then he kept asking me, well, if she's your little sis, why didn't you know her better? Because there was questions of that I didn't know the answer to.
Did she say anything about anyone that she was having problems with, or any people that she was interested in, or anything like that?
A lot of people had problems with Brittany, but nothing that we would see with this outcome.
The investigator begins asking Bryce to expand on the moments when he dropped Brittany off to meet her mysterious friend.
The deputies told me that initially when they spoke with you, you had provided a description of someone that may have been the driver of that truck.
They kept saying I gave a description, but literally the only thing I saw was a cowboy hat. That was it.
Since Bryce is unable to deliver specifics
And the color of the truck almost.
Investigators decide to turn to digital evidence in hopes of pinpointing Brittany's location.
Okay, so I'm kind of backtracking on this a little bit from the beginning of the video. What I find is unfortunate is that her younger brother, her biological brother, saw the suspicion that's going on, but decided not to do anything with it. And what kind of sucks? Okay, so I understand because sometimes some people don't want to be involved in your business. Like the moment you question them, they're like, "Oh my gosh, why are you in my business? Like, go away." And I understand that. But also the brother, he is also concerned because it is some stranger that he doesn't know, or some new person, like some new friend, and it's someone he never met before. So I get that it should be suspicious on it. or to at least be weary about, you know, what's going on. It just sucks that he didn't do too much about, you know, pressing against, you know, who the person is and whatnot. But I also understand why he didn't. I think it just sucks in general. I know some people may say that, oh, why did SMTO didn't do anything? I'm like, I mean, maybe it could, but you know, who knows what the situation was? Who knows what the dynamics between Brittany and him? Maybe she constantly kept saying, "Oh, stop getting my business! Don't get involved in my business." So the brother just kind of stopped, you know, getting involved in it. It just, I don't know. It just sucks. It is unfortunate. That was a little off topic from the current topic that we're in right now, but I was just thinking about that earlier. See, body is covered up there. Okay. Alright, let's keep it going. So I was just looking through the map a little bit. I'm seeing what it is to a degree, but I'm hoping they will explain more.
Leading up to her murder, Bryce provides Brittany's Snapchat username and hands over his cell phone.
Is there anything on your phone that you would be concerned with us finding?
No.
No, okay. Is there any reason whatsoever that they would find your DNA on her or in her?
No, not that I'm. Besides maybe like a bag of hair or something on her jacket, there would be nothing else.
So no relationship whatsoever?
No.
Okay, okay.
Was there anybody in specific in the school itself that she continually told no, that may have been frustrated with that? Because was she the type of girl that would go around with a bunch of guys?
From what I've been told by a lot of people is that she still has yet to have intercourse with anyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Would you be willing to submit
Thank you.
A buccal swab just for your DNA?
Bryce agrees to provide his DNA sample, but before the interview wraps, he has one final question for the investigator.
Are you allowed to say how she was killed?
I do not know that.
I didn't know if you guys knew because I've heard 20 different things and the next one gruesome than the other. So
I've heard a couple different things and I don't know what is the truth, to be honest with you.
Investigators continue to assemble their case. However, key evidence remains unaccounted for, including Brittany's cell phone, which was never recovered at the scene. The next day, they return to the basin where Brittany's body was found. This time, investigators find critical evidence, such as her broken phone and a used condom discarded in the bushes.
Oh, dang it.
DNA is swabbed from inside of the condom, but until they find a match, they continue to lean on Bryce for information about the pickup truck.
Oh, dang it.
Photos. I'd like you to just go ahead and look.
Well, we know what that means, pretty much. She was assaulted, or... yeah. We know what that is, unfortunately. It always... I'm gonna say all the time, but it just leads to that. Anytime if someone goes missing, like a woman goes missing, they find her, and next thing you know, she's been assaulted and everything else. It's just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. It's just pathetic that it comes to this, to going out there and ending people's lives for whatever the reason that it is. I bet it's a stupid reason too. I mean, murder itself is not something that cannot be just justified, obviously. Otherwise, it would be called self-defense, you know, or at least revengeful, like vigilante killing or whatever. But there's no excuse for this. Like, let's just keep it going. Let's hope we get a good reason why this happened.
Okay, so this looks like the same truck to you two, right?
It's me, looks like it's a truck.
Okay.
So that'd be Jared's truck. I saw that picture on Facebook.
Okay.
That's my buddy Jared 750.
Okay. Yeah, Jared. Okay.
What Bryce doesn't realize is that investigators are finding inconsistencies about his story regarding the truck.
Oh,
They keep
okay.
their suspicions quiet and allow him to mourn his murdered friend.
When was the candlelight vigil?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. How was that?
It was rough. Yeah,
That happened.
candlelight visual.
If you could say something to Brittany, what would you say?
Easy. I love you.
What about the second?
No, I'm sorry. Because I kind of blame myself for all this. Because I wish I would have just taken her back to town to her dad. But dropped plenty of friends off at tons of different places, so it did not quite seem different to me.
What if I told you we had surveillance footage that appears your truck kept going out Boyd Kennedy Road?
Oh.
I didn't go down Boyd Kennedy Road.
So with these, you can kind of see, from my perspective, when I'm looking at this, what that looks like, right?
Yeah.
That don't sound good.
See, 100%.
Surveillance footage shows Bryce picking up Brittany in Angel Park. He leaves the parking lot and never makes the turn leading to the high school. The video reveals the unsettling truth. The green Ford pickup was never real, and neither was his story about dropping Brittany off with a mystery man.
That is crazy. So you pretty much made it up, made the whole story up. So what they're seeing, it was him, pretty much. They're saying that that part wasn't real. We seen this based on video, and they're saying that he, Bryce, is the one that did this, not some person in a green pickup truck. That is crazy. And someone to call as your little sister, and you would do something like this, or potentially do something like this. That is insane. And then potentially assaulted her. That's crazy. What is the reasoning that this even happened? This is insane.
Confronts him with the evidence. Surprisingly, he admits to not being truthful, but says it was for a good reason.
Oh, great.
The cop I talked to, the one that called me down to the high school, because
what's the reason for that?
I lied about 3 times and kept asking me if I killed Brittany. So
somebody asked you if you killed Brittany?
A deputy did.
Oh, okay.
And it honestly startled it me. I lied because I was scared of people thinking it was going to be me, which a lot of people still do.
That's understandable.
You're the last person to see her alive.
Even though Bryce admits to lying,
the last person to see her alive is usually the first suspect.
Surveillance footage. According to court documents, Bryce's DNA is a match for the chewing tobacco found near Brittany's body. It also matches the DNA taken from her neck, her fingernails, and inside the condom that was found in the bushes.
It just all added up, then.
And we have Brittany's DNA.
That's crazy.
We have your DNA, and we have a condom.
That can't be.
It is.
That's crazy. Have all the evidence right there too. What is wild that you left some of that at the scene too, which is insane. Like you could have been like put in like a little trash bag or something, like throw it out someplace else. You just throw it out in the middle of fields like that. I'm not justifying this murder, obviously. I'm just saying you're messy. that is. Let's just keep going.
I'm freaking out right now because I've never had sex with Brittany.
There's only one way.
Sure about that.
That DNA could have gotten on that condom that way.
There's only
I'm aware of that.
only one way.
You have a pattern now of lying.
I admitted I was.
And your timeline doesn't match up.
According to police
it doesn't.
Geolocations for Bryce and Brittany's Snapchat accounts confirmed that they met around 3:22 p.m. They arrived at the basin where Brittany snapped 2 selfies. Bryce around 5:25
There's a picture right there. There's a picture right there. Look at Bryce and her right there. And this picture, yep. Oh, right there.
Left the area around 5:25 p.m. and returned home. Less than 1 hour later, Bryce sent Brittany 4 final Snapchat messages. The last recorded location for Brittany was at the basin where her body was found.
Well, that's suspicious. That is definitely suspicious. The last pin location was where her body is at, and I guess it shows her or Brittany's and Bryce's both cell phone pinging in that same location, pretty much. That's crazy.
killing Brittany.
I'm trying to figure out how your DNA got on a condom on the inside that has her DNA on the outside.
Literally the only time Brittany was being really flirty for some reason throughout that day. Almost didn't seem...
Be real, buddy. Just be real.
Because she literally just asked if I was. So...
What?
We kissed, and...
I thought you were brother and sister.
I had gotten that it was through a condom.
As Bryce's version of events repeatedly changes.
I don't believe that. But sure, maybe it's possible, but maybe. But I don't... What? Okay, what? But why would he use a condom for... Why would he use a condom for that, though? What? I don't know. Everyone's different, I guess, so... I can't say too much about that. I would think it'd just be, like, just complete wrong, but... what do I know? What do I know about that? But yeah, it just doesn't add up still. It's like, if... I get it, he's scared, he's worried, or whatever. I know he was the last person that's seen him, so you're automatically, like, suspicious on doing something to her. But he's trying to like lie around it, but it falls very quickly, as you can see. He didn't do a good line.
To blame another teenager for Brittany's murder.
But I swear it was...
What?
Because that kid's kind of distinguishable.
And you've known that killed Brittany all this time, and you're just waiting to say something? You let yourself
because
be the last person
Yeah, I
to see
did.
her alive? You expect us to believe that I'm like, I was the last person to see her alive. I've put myself in that position, and I'm going to sit here for a week and a half letting everybody think I was the last one to see her alive when I know who the last person to see her alive is.
Bryce continues.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But at this
Now
point,
you're just lying.
one investigator has had enough of his lies.
So now you're getting charged for it.
I think we've been doing nothing for the last week.
No, I think you guys have been working your asses off.
So you're still expecting us to believe that you dropped her off and her body miraculously appeared where the condom and condom wrapper were?
Yeah, it just randomly spawned there.
I did not kill Brittany.
So this is the story that you're going to stick with?
Yes, sir.
According to court documents, 18-year-old Bryce Dickey was charged with first-degree murder and sexual assault, both involving the use of a deadly weapon.
Oh, the knife. Okay.
Following a jury trial, he was convicted on all counts, and
Dang.
on August 10th, 2022,
46 years?
an aggregate sentence of life in prison, with parole eligibility after 46 years. In her victim impact
Jeez, that's
statement,
crazy.
Brittany's mother addressed
Good.
Bryce and said, quote, "The world owes my daughter Brittany a debt of gratitude, because her brutal death will prevent you, Bryce Edward Dickey, from ever hurting anybody else." In 2024, the Nevada Supreme Court rejected an appeal to reverse Bryce's conviction. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus.
So we never got a reason why he did it, though. But still, it's still pathetic. It's still stupid and pathetic to even do something like that. In general, anyways. Like, I feel like even part of the stuff that he's saying right now, or that he was saying before, I don't think he's telling the truth. I probably think that he wanted something more from her. And it's so weird because he's like little bro, she's like little sis, or big bro, she's like little sis or whatever. And y'all seen each other as such, but you end up being sexual to each other. I still have a feeling that he wanted something more from her, and she just wasn't going to give it to him. And instead of actually saying that part, and then force himself upon her, and then killed her, he did this lie, potential lie. So I don't know. I wish I knew what the real why he did it though, but I think that's a potential theory. I think that's what have happened. That he forced himself upon her pretty much. But that is it for this video. It sucks that this happened, but we will never get the full answers to it, but I'm glad he got life in prison and a minimum of 46 years before parole. I wish it was life in prison period, with no parole. But I know how the court system are. It's different in every state, so. But that is it for this video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna like this video before I forget. Have a great day, evening, night. Go subscribe to my channel. Go check out EWU body cam. I forgot what it was. EWU crime story time. So go check them out too. Go give them a sub, like the video and everything. And I will see you all in the next one.